This is the ASUS Chromebook Flip C434. As a unit, it feels very solid. It's better than this, which sounds like this, rather than this. This is a slick 360-degree hinge, though in tablet mode it doesn't quite lock down, it's got a little bit of wobble there. I struggled to put any visible fingerprints on the surface. It's fanless, so there are no grills, those are speakers, and no noise. The bezels around the 14-inch screen are tiny, making the whole thing more akin to a 13-inch laptop in size. It's got an SD card slot which pokes out a little bit when filled, a couple of USB-C ports, a headphone jack, and they've even put in a USB-A port, which means you don't need this many dongles. For me, this port selection is practically perfect. Mwah. The keyboard is pretty good, better than the Samsung Chromebook Pro, but not quite as good as the HP X360. The trackpad, on the other hand, is actively bad, not smooth at all. The built-in speakers are good for a laptop, which basically means they're not good. But they're far from terrible. The inbuilt microphone sounds like this, and the webcam looks like this. There's no pen. A pen would have been nice, but whatever, no pen. I like the nice small USB-C power cable. Battery life is crazy good, as expected, many hours. The display is fairly typical 1080p 16:9 touchscreen, so it's not quite as brilliant as the high-res Chromebook Pro, but it's a bit bigger. It is of course running the latest Chrome OS with the Google Play Store and easy access to Linux apps through Speedy. No Windows apps, no Mac apps. If you want those, then you're in the worst place. How did you get here? Considering it's got such a low-powered, fanless CPU, the 8th generation Intel M3 processor is no slouch. It's fast enough for everything I do. But here's the deal, I got the 4GB model, and 4GB is fine, but if you want this thing to be a little bit more reliable at multitasking and a little bit more future-proof, then the 8GB model should definitely be a consideration. In my opinion, the prices on this machine are like $50 to $100 higher than they should be, but there are currently no other high-end, fanless 8th generation Chromebooks, so they can do what they want. Basically, I like this. It's not doing anything crazy, but it's solid. Now, I'm not telling you to buy this. I'm not telling you that Chrome OS is better than Windows or Mac. I'm not wanting to feed the machine of consumerism. But I would say this is a pretty good computer, and if it's the kind of computer you want, then it'd probably serve you well. Though, if you don't mind having a fan and a slightly more run-of-the-mill design, the HP X360 14 is very similar and does provide better value. Bye!